Hi, my name is Ann Lim, Country Manager for Tourism Australia here in Singapore. I'll begin my market update by sharing our recent global brand campaign launch and partnership. As all of you are aware, we have launched our Come and Say Good Day global brand campaign since October last year. And with that, we kickstarted our conversion partnership as well with key distribution partners, including Chum Brothers, EU Holidays, Klook, Pricebreaker, and Traffic Travel in Singapore. Qantas is our official airline partner for Come and Say Good Day campaign, and we also maintain our partnership with Singapore Airlines under the Business Events MOU, which was signed recently. The key highlights out of Singapore: we currently ranked number 5 by international arrivals into Australia, with more than 275,000 visitors as of end December. In terms of recovery, we are also the number 2 market out of the top 15, just trailing behind India at 62% compared to 2019. But more importantly, we are the number 1 market by holiday spend at 53% compared to international average of 22%. By June this year, our aviation capacity is expected to restore up to 87%, and that equates to 203 flights per week, or more than 67,000 weekly seats into Australia. Our key Singapore opportunities. Since reopening, Singapore has consistently emerged as the top markets for holiday arrivals and number 1 in terms of holiday spent. We are a high repeat and high disposal market. As of end September, last year, 93% of the travelers from Singapore are repeat visitors, and that compared to 83% in 2019. Increasingly, the Singapore travelers are known as the persistent travelers. To put in context, the Singapore population is 5.6 million, and last year alone, there were a total of 5.15 million trips, outbound trips made by Singapore residents, out of which 4.2 million are by air. And that just goes to show the massive travel demand out of our island nation. We also enjoy a robust economy. So the government has forecasted that we're unlikely to go into a recession within this year. And we're supported by strong SGD, the Singapore dollar, and giving us a very favorable currency exchange rate with AUD and providing a better value proposition for consumer. We've also heard quite a fair bit of issues with visa approval and application for international arrivals or international travelers last year, but that's not so much the case for the Singapore travelers. We are quite fortunate to be holding one of the most powerful passports in the world, so we tend to get our visa approved quite quickly with ETA under 12 hours on the mobile app. Let's take a look at some of our findings on the recent CDP. For Singaporean travelers, safety and security remain the number 1 most important factor when traveling, followed by value for money, friendly citizens, and good food and wine. In terms of desirability, Australia continued to hold steady at number 2 position, just after Japan, but ahead of Switzerland, New Zealand, South Korea, and Europe. And we are also coming out with more positivity in this wave across awareness, consideration, and intention. Still ranking at number 2 behind Japan, but trending upward across these 3 factors of awareness, consideration, and intention. And COVID has given rise to remote working or working from anywhere. And we are seeing many travelers out of Singapore who are keen to plan for working from anywhere, as high as 40%, which is in line with our global aggregate. But if you were to look at the high-yielding traveler, the HYT, 46% are planning to work from anywhere. And the good news is that Australia is the highest consideration in terms of a working from anywhere destination, trending above Japan, Thailand, and Malaysia. And the biggest reason would likely be that minimal time zone difference facilitating working from anywhere. There is a high familiarity with Australia being viewed as a safe destination. and it's also the closest Western destination from Singapore, and also the advantage of that almost $1 exchange with AUD. So all these would have boosted our consideration factor, and this working from anywhere travel segment would be an interesting group to watch out for, because they are likely to be staying longer, exploring more, and spending more. Next, I'd like to bring your attention to some of the up-and-coming trade engagement and activities that we have in the pipeline. We have product development forum starting in mid-March, and that's usually a forum that we conduct just before ATE, supported by the local STOs to give updates on who are the new sellers and what's happening and to look out for within their respective state and territories to the ATE buyers. We'll be launching our 4th iteration of virtual travel fair, starting from 24th March for a 2 weeks online travel fair. And this is where we promote attractive airline and industry offers to our consumers. We also have 2 fairs in the pipeline, starting with a product development fair targeting the product managers going to South Australia from 28 March. We also have a business events Asia Mega Fair for Singapore business events agents. They will be going to Perth and Sydney from 29 March to 5th April. And of course, we have ATE in end April. And the next FY, but within this calendar year, we will be hosting Southeast Asia Marketplace between 19th to 21st July. The venue is still being confirmed at the moment, so watch this space. We'll provide more updates soon. The ATE buyers profile from Singapore this year, we have a total of 15 companies attending, 13 of which are actually the standard delegation, with 1 first-time buyer under Gold City and 2 Lux buyer for the Lux program under Intrigue Journey and Dynasty Travel. And on top of that, we also had 3 Platinum Club buyers attending. In summary, I want to conclude with 3 key points for Singapore. We are one of the fastest and highest recovery markets for Australia. We are a solid deliverable market with strong holiday and repeat visitation to drive and maintain the long-term yield. And with that, it gives rise to opportunities for wider disposal and continued product developments to support industry recovery and growth. And with that, I conclude my market briefing for Singapore. And we can't wait to meet you face-to-face and in person at ATE. Should you have any questions regarding Singapore or intending to travel anytime soon to visit the market, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you for watching.